In a dog's body, there is no liberation. In buffalo's body, there is no confusion. Therefore, there is no liberation. In animal's body, there is no sense of bondage. Therefore, there is no freedom. Understand? In animal's body, there is no sense of bondage. There is no freedom. So to get a human body, you need satkarma, all good karmas. But unless I have gathered good karma, I can't be born as a human being. So which comes first, egg or the chicken? Is the good karma comes first or the human being comes first? Beginningless, you shall never know. Like the beginning of the creation. But fact is, millions of lives have passed. That is where question comes. Oh, so that means only human being has to suffer? No, even the animal has to suffer. Because animal also has karma. Animal doesn't have individuality. Listen carefully. Animal doesn't have individuality. But because of his individuality and gathering certain karmas which are fit to be expressed in the body of a dog, the fellow is a dog. So dog also is a jiva. Tree also is a jiva. In fact, everything in this universe is alive and well. They are not conscious, but they're part of the Ishvara himself. Are you getting that? Part of the Ishvara, God himself, all over the consciousness, yes, everything is conscious. If there is unconscious, you can say, how can in conscious entity unconscious things exist? Look at your own body. Conscious? You are touching yourself. Conscious? Right. You cut your thighs? Pain. Cut your nail? Cut your hair? Satah purushat keshalomani. From a living thing, non-living things are a part of you. In a living body, are you getting that? In a living body, non-living tissues, non-living, what is this? Nail, non-living things are there. So also, Satah purushat keshalomani. As even same way, from the consciousness, God, there are certain unconscious things also. Now, but everything has the potential for life. That is why, please see, if the earth is totally unconscious, you cannot really produce things here. It is just like a human body. Yet, woman who is dead, the body of the woman is dead. Now you cannot inseminate that body for a baby to come up. Can you inseminate a dead woman's body for a child to grow? If the creation is, earth is, that is why you call Mother Earth. If the creation, the mother is, forget the creation, if the earth is totally dead, you cannot plow it, plant seed for something to grow up. There is some type of a life here. That is why in this tradition, everything is worshipped. As I told you, in what form God can be represented? Any form. No exclusive form. All inclusive. Anything is fine. So what do you consider unconscious or semi-conscious jiva now? At one time, he had his karma. Because beginningless. Which one comes first? This or that? You don't know. It's beginningless. That is why in which life, what this person did because of which he become a dog, we don't know. And that is the exact reason why, friends, just because you are a dog now, that doesn't mean you are always a dog. Just because you are a human being now, does not mean you are always a human being. Listen. Jiva travels from body to body. Suppose you say, hey, it is so nice to be an animal, because vimukta, not gathering any karma. It's beautiful. Why be a human being? No, understand. Only for a set of prarabdha, that is why there are, we shall see it a little later on, 3 types of karma. Sanchita accumulated karma, prarabdha which has already started, agami which is yet to come. Because of the prarabdha karma which is already started, certain bodies are certain bodies. Today this human body is this, he has a dog's body. In the dog's body, you cannot gather new karma. But that body is meant for exhausting the prarabdha. So once that karma for which that body is taken is over, it goes back to, according to its fixed karma, sanchita, and comes back again. We shall see that part. But please see, animals, if you say animals are free, lucky, there is no luck in the animal. It is pure, what they call, a bhoga yoni. Bhoga yoni means only for enjoyment, not for doership. It's just a dog. Just he has to exert certain karma. He cannot gather any new karma. Animals cannot gather any karma. A tree cannot gather any karma. But that karma, whatever is there, for which it comes, it exhausted. So the human being, so everything, every jiva, whether it is a fish or animal, this or that, no problem. And there is a possibility of a human being can go into any type of birth. Any type of birth. It can be, because think, suppose a human being lives like an animal, meaning no sense of discrimination, totally individualistic, like a tiger kills for his defense, he kills for his defense, kills for the hunger, he also kills for the hunger or whatever his need. He lives like an animal, so it doesn't matter whether you are living in a human body or a tiger's body. So you can fit into a tiger's body. Only those people, listen carefully, those who are interested in understanding themselves, they are the absolute, the Ishvara, the truth. That side of karma, once you start in that type of path, the body usually doesn't return to the animal because it cannot get a chance in that body to get in, to continue his journey. That is why Arjuna asked a question to Krishna, "O Lord, suppose I have in this body, I want to understand the truth. So, I engaged myself in the pursuit of knowledge. I did not do any puja, did not do any ritual, did not do any austerity, did not do any contemplation of any kind, but I was interested only in knowing myself what God is. Suppose it so happens, before I knew the truth, the body passed out. Or I could not know the truth, body passed out. Now, because I have not done any karma, I will not be rewarded nicely. I did not understand the truth, I am not liberated. Shall I be ubhayavrashta, mean lost on both the counts? What will happen to a soul like that? Person, in order to be interested in the absolute knowledge, freedom, did not do all these relative things. But he passed away before knowing the absolute. Does he lose out on both? Krishna says, Tata naiveha namutra vinasa tasya vidyate prapya punyakrutan lokan ushitva shaswatishchama nahi kalyanakut kaschid durgatim tata gacchati. O son, one who is interested in this absolute knowledge shall never fall into evil ways. When he gives up this body, because contemplation of the self and the God is something so precious, it opens up a totally new dimension that physical body cannot fit into animal life again. So he shall come back to, suppose he has not understood, he shall be born into a family, either Suchinam gehe, Srimatam gehe, poor people cultured, or rich person cultured.